Well, boys, this is it. The last time we're going to be driving the late model here in SRX for this season. Kind of sucks that, that this is happening, but, there's so much. I told you guys that we had secured a car, and last week I told you guys that we had secured a car. Here is the car. First time we actually couldn't find a sponsor, even though we're gonna be the SRX champion. Hopefully we sweep both races at Nashville Fairgrounds. The SRX race is in the game tomorrow. It's currently Wednesday in the game, and let's put this thing up on the pole and lead all 25 laps. Qualifying for the late model race here at Nashville Fairgrounds is underway. We get 2 laps here, and hopefully we are able to pull away and get the win. That was an 18:04. Hopefully this second lap is better than the first lap. And second, let's go, P2. And Brian Ramirez gets the pole. Here is the rest of qualifying. The rest here. Man, that was... wow, that was a fast lap. Green flag is out for the late model race. We got 25 laps. I'm actually gonna file in down here. We did we did tighten up the car just a little bit. Great, we have a little bit of damage there. That's just what we need in an unsponsored race car. From P2 to P4 in 1 lap. You know, I don't think we're gonna be returning it to this series. So, you know, now is the time that we can, rough some people up, rattle some people's cages, and maybe, just maybe, we can sweep both of these races. That would be pretty cool. I've caught up to Betty Crawford. Gonna lay the bumper. Gonna move him up. And actually, we're just gonna straight up dump him. No caution. Oh, boy. Alright. Got less than 20 laps to go, and I don't think we're going to be catching these front 2 right here. We might have to settle for a P3. I don't think we're catching these guys. And another thing, I don't think cautions are on either, which kind of sucks for us, but I don't think cautions are on for this race. The leader might catch lap traffic. I am catching the top 2 here. Well, we've ran down second place. If I can just get into second, I think we might be able to get it. The leader now in lap traffic. Caught up to second place, and lap traffic isn't going to help out the leader whatsoever. 10 laps to go. What will we do? We're going to get tight and go up the track. We're going to force it 3 wide. P2. We got 9 laps to get P1. Lap traffic holding up the leader. And we are here. Oh boy, we got a race on our hands. We've caught P1. What's going to happen here? I don't want to move Ramirez up out of the way. That's for sure. I'd rather do this clean, and we're going to get a massive run And we're just going to take it 3 wide. And with 6 laps to go, we battle for the lead here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Laid the bumper to him. Got him a little bit loose. Got ourselves loose as well. 5 laps to go. When I get the opportunity, I just need to send it, not be nice about it. Laid the bumper to him. We are there. 3 laps to go, and we have the lead. That is how you do it here at the late models in SRX. White flag is out. We just got to make it one more time. Less than 20 seconds away from winning our late model race. I think this is our third, or maybe I think our third late model race, and we are going to win the late model race at Nashville Fairgrounds. Final results here at Nashville Fairgrounds. We finish first, and Brian Ramirez gets second place and also the championship for the late models, the super late models. Brian Ramirez wins that. This is our second or third race with the late models, and our second win with the late models, because the last race that we did, we won. It might have been our debut that we won. I don't really remember, but we won. That is amazing. Now it's time to crown an SRX champion. Starting Heat 1 in P7 here at Nashville Fairgrounds for the championship. This is going to be a fun night. Tonight I'm kind of racing with a don't give a you know what attitude. That's kind of how I'm racing tonight. You know, we know we're not going to be back here at SRX. The game, at least in the late model series, most likely, definitely not the SRX series. So that's Tony Stewart leading in Heat 1 right now. We're going to give the bumper to Michael Waltrip. I told you guys a couple weeks ago that Tony Stewart was probably going to wait until the last 2 weeks to win a race, and what did I tell you? He waited until 3 weeks, I want to say. I don't think he won last week. But the guy is out here leading once again, which is absolutely amazing. You guys are seeing this Thursday at 11 a.m. and the duels for Daytona are tonight. For the Daytona 500 is tonight. Yesterday we had a qualifying. I'm currently recording this on Monday, the 12th, because I am leaving Wednesday morning. Well, I left Wednesday morning to go to Daytona, so we are pre-recording this and tomorrow's Haley Deegan career mode. Got less than 20 seconds remaining here for the first heat, not the second heat. I don't know why I wanted to say second heat. Maybe we can get a win. They're going to show the white flag for the first heat. We're going to try and maybe pull something off here to either move Tony or get him, but I don't think we're going to get there. Tony Stewart's going to win the first heat. So, I didn't realize this, but I guess instead of 12 drivers, we have 14 for the championship race. Helio Castroneves in there. So I wonder who we have. That's Tony Kanaan, Bill Elliott. Oh, all right. Not sure what Bill Elliott was doing there. If that is Bill Elliott. Caution is gonna wave for Bill Elliott. So Devin Reynolds, and I'm not sure who else that we haven't seen just yet. Tony Kanaan not gonna get a good restart there. And there goes Willie T. Ribs, and we are also up into the wall. So I'm trying to figure out who the other person is that we haven't raced. Either we haven't raced with, or I don't know. We're gonna push Reynolds, Devin Reynolds, a little bit there. Greg Biffle finds himself in the lead. Helio, buddy. Wow. Massive save for us. And Baba Labane goes around. Blocks the field. I think the other driver has raced with us before, but I'm just not like putting 2 and 2 together. And Greg Biffle is going to get pushed to the lead. Actually quite funny and ironic about Greg Biffle. Apparently he was supposed to drive the 44 for NY Racing at Daytona, and now he's not. Currently at the time of recording, there isn't anybody that is announced yet on the entry list for Daytona. It still says to be announced, and can confirm that it's not going to be Greg Biffle. Everybody thought that it was going to be Greg Biffle. Maybe JJ Yaley. I'm not 100% sure. But we are on his back bumper. He's going to go up high, and we are going to take the lead. 2 laps to go. A caution right now would not be what we want. White flag is out for heat number 2. And here we are in the lead. We're going to get a 2nd place. And it looks like we are going to win the 2nd heat at Nashville Fairgrounds. And we have secured the pole for the main event. Green flag is out for the SRX Championship here at Nashville Fairgrounds. 19 laps, a little bit shorter of a race. Wasn't actually expecting that. So we judging off of the late model race from Wednesday, we might get into lap traffic. Just a little bit of lap traffic. Not sure how much though. Greg Biffle out of nowhere has shown back up, and we're gonna just let him have the lead. And oh, well, I guess we're just gonna get him loose to send him into the wall. That works too. I was just gonna try and pass him, but all right, that works. Not gonna lie, I kind of got a little scared there when Greg Biffle bumped me up the track there. Didn't know that he had gotten that much of our gap closed and was literally right there. I was not expecting that at all. Not gonna lie, kind of surprised Scott's speed isn't up here, but you know, I don't know how Scott Speed really performs here at Nashville. We got 10 laps to go. This is it, boys. We are less than 5 minutes away from crowning an SRX Series champion. Tony Stewart has found himself in 2nd, the owner of the series. And we got like a 2.5 second lead. And I don't think Tony Stewart is Actually, I don't know. Maybe he will catch us, because that went from a 2.4 to a 2.2, now a 2.1. So he might catch us, but I don't know. We could have a late model on our hands. What happened during the late model race, and Tony Stewart gets to me in the closing laps. 5 laps to go here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Hopefully we don't get a caution or anything. This has actually been, I think we've only had like 1 or 2 cautions during the whole race, which is very surprising. You would have thought that we would probably had more cautions, but we haven't. Gap to Tony Stewart is still 2.5 seconds. Just what we need. Taking the white flag right now one more time around Nashville Fairgrounds. It's been a fun 24 weeks playing this game, doing it this series. Off of turn 4, we are going to win the 2024 Camping World SRX Series Championship. Tony Stewart in second, Greg Biffle, Bill Elliott, Bobby Labonte, Michael Waltrip, Ernie Francis Jr., Scott Speed with the most wins on the season finishes 8th. Marco Andretti, Tony Kanaan, Helio Castroneves, Willie T. Ribbs, and Devin Reynolds. Helio Castroneves, I will come back to this SRX series because this rivalry will never end between us. I can promise you that. You wrecked me for absolutely no reason multiple times in a one race, and you did it again that next week. Our rivalry will never end. Final results at Nashville Fairgrounds. We finish first. Get that trophy, championship trophy. Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle actually, I guess, tied there. We finished the season with 6 wins and 947 points ahead of Tony Stewart. We have a 131-point lead over second place Tony Stewart. That is insane. Season standing first. Let's go. Finished first at Nashville Fairgrounds. Season complete. SRX champion. And, man, would you look at that? We're getting a lot of achievements here. That was absolutely amazing. That was a fun. This has been a fun season. It really has. From Scott Speed winning literally 4 races in a row, missing a race, coming back, and winning again. Absolutely insane. We can scroll through all of the points here. Luke Fenhouse, I am sorry. You probably could have won that race, but didn't. There was only 19 drivers to compete in this 24-week season. And from Jared Matthews all the way to Peter Quackenbush, 0 points. Like, it's been insane. You know, Tony Stewart, it took Tony Stewart 22 weeks to win a race. That is insane. And, like, if you come over here and let's just look at this. Stafford, we win. Helio Castroneves, Ernie Francis Jr. got our second win. Scott Speed gets his first. Brian Brown comes in, gets a one-off. Ernie Francis Jr., Scott Bloomquist, Ernie Francis Jr. again. Helio Castroneves gets his second win. I get my third win. Get my fourth win. Went back to back. Scott Speed gets his second or third win. We get another win. Tony Kanaan, Scott Speed, Scott Speed, Scott Speed, Scott Speed. Tony Kanaan for a change. Scott Speed, Tony Stewart, Helio Castroneves, and the SRX champion, Mr. Allen Stanovich. Let's frickin' go, boys. 100% complete. Let's go. Without further ado, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolute fantastic computers. And if you guys use code SQUAD, SQUAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly. 10% off of all products using code SQUAD, SQUAD. Gets you guys 10% off of all products. Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout these past 24 weeks. Don't worry, we will most likely replace the SRX series with something. There's going to be a poll up later today. Don't worry about it. You guys are going to have some choices. Tune back in tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the Haley Deegan career mode. I want to say episode maybe 10. Not sure. And then Sunday, our brand new series on NASCAR Heat 5. That's going to be a fun one. Peace out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah.